I think a lot of people shouldn't be doing this business model. They shouldn't be selling on Amazon. They shouldn't probably even be doing e-commerce in general because they haven't got what it takes. I implore you to listen to this video, and if you're not willing to do what I say in this video, you're probably better off in a different business model. And that's just the truth. So guys, if you don't know who I am, my name's Hayden. I've been selling for over 4 years now. Over 4 years on Amazon. In the UK and the USA we do now. I haven't been selling in the USA for as long as that, but I've been selling on Amazon for over 4 years now. Just last month we did over £135,000 in our UK store. It's not including our USA stuff as well. And we're constantly pushing for growth. I've got a couple of other businesses as well. Guys, here's just the reality of the situation right now. And a lot of you that I see are dipping your toes into this business model, but not doing it in a way that's going to produce the results that you want. Therefore, you're probably better off going elsewhere. You're probably better off getting a job or sticking to your job or doing another business model. Another business that doesn't require such tenacity, hard work, consistency, and volume. Let me explain what I mean. I recently did a video where I said the 2 key principles of success on Amazon selling. It's consistency, in my opinion, what's got me my success, consistency, and then volume of product launches. Once you get these both right, it can be pretty hard to fail. And when I say that, I mean once you've given it enough time, it's hard to fail. So a lot of people that I see are getting overwhelmed by, I'll be honest, very minuscule, very tiny little problems in Amazon. They will, let's say, for example, create a bundle, and they haven't done anything else for months, but they've created one bundle, and they're trying to launch it, and they try and launch PPC, and for some reason they find out their product isn't working, it's suppressed or something like that. And then they start posting all the Facebook groups moaning, saying that, it's just not working, I can't get it to work and things like that. Or they say, Amazon seller support are just not replying to me, or one of my shipments inbound, it's been inbound for 2 months now and Amazon are doing nothing about it. And like this small way of thinking is just not going to get you anywhere. And some people won't like me saying this, but it's the truth. Because some people are not cut out for this business model. And that's just the truth. It's just a hard-hitting truth. Let me tell you what you can expect in this business model. You can expect Amazon to always be awkward in their communication. You can expect there to be constant issues with fulfillment. You can expect there to be constant issues with customers trying to steal from you or placing more refunds than you think are fair. You can expect a lot of competition always on the platform because it's a very competitive platform. You can expect Amazon every 6 months or every year to make a big change that affects many sellers. And sometimes you have to do a hard pivot every 6 months or a year. They might introduce new storage limits. So a lot of your FBA stuff you can no longer sell as much FBA stuff as you wanted to. So you have to start introducing FBM or something like that. They do this stuff, okay? And you're essentially playing on someone else's playground. If you're not willing to put up with that, then get out now, because you have to put up with that. And here's another thing, right? People just aren't putting in enough work. It's volume and consistency. Volume and consistency. I'm consistently sticking to this model, even though I know there's many other models that I potentially could earn more money from, even though there's many other ways that I could potentially make money from that are a lot less work. I've given this enough years now that I'm sticking with it, okay? And you have to stick with something for a long enough time to start seeing the success. You can't expect to come into this overnight and get results, right? So you've got to have the consistency, and the volume is where most people fall up. You've got to be consistently launching volume of products. Or depending on what model you're doing, if you're doing bundles, you've got to be launching loads of them. Consistently learning from all the mistakes. Same with private label, okay? Same with private label. And if you're doing wholesale, you've got to be consistently opening accounts, consistently finding new products to sell. If you're doing arbitrage, consistently sourcing new products, consistently finding better ways for you and your team to source. You have to be consistently doing a volume of activity. And some of you just don't get that. You can't push yourself through the hard work. You have to push yourself through that hard work. If you're not willing to do that, and you know in yourself you're not willing to do that because you keep making excuses, guys, I will be honest, sometimes I sit and I'm like, I really do not deeply want to do the work that I have to do for this business. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm launching 2 products a week now, along with creating my brands. Like, of course I don't want to do that. Of course. And some people will be like, oh, I'd rather just be happy and go and do this and this and that. Fine, go and do that. But stop wasting your time if you're not willing to put the work in. Sometimes, blood, sweat and tears, I have to force myself to create my new product. Force myself to create a new listing because I can't stand doing it sometimes because I'm so fed up of it. But I know that me doing that work that I'm so bored of means that most people are not doing it. So I keep doing it. And I learn from every single one. And I build the business from every single one. And eventually I'll get someone to do it for me so I can focus on other businesses and scaling the business in whatever way I want. I implore you to figure out if this is what you actually want. And if you do want to do it, you can't dip your toes in. You have to push hard. And you have to be consistently launching volume of products or opening a volume of accounts or listing many products from wholesalers. Whatever model you're doing, you have to be consistently doing it because it's a very, very competitive marketplace. But it's not all doom and gloom, because what comes with a competitive marketplace is many, many sales for the people that are in the right place at the right time for putting in the work. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, and I really appreciate that. I'll see you soon, guys.